What is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this video is basically I'm going to talk about this thing Google is doing, which is another way to verify when you're going to log into your Google account. So if you have a Gmail account or Google account in general, you'll know the way to verify it's your account is, put in a password and answer like any security questions you have. I don't know all the verification processes out there, but they said there was 2 steps to this. But if that wasn't enough, then they created something where you can verify your account by just plugging in a USB key. I was reading this article from technobuffalo.com where Google is developing something, or I can't remember if they already have developed it. It's basically where you're trying to log into your Google account by just putting in a USB key, so that way if people try to log in and they don't have the key, then they can't. Now, what do I think about this? Well, I mean, while this may seem like a good method, isn't there a way to get around it for hackers? I mean, the way I see it, no matter how much security you put into anything, your accounts, your devices, or whatever, there's always going to be some way for someone to hack your account and then get access to it to see all the content in there. Whether it's a router, it's your accounts, your credit cards, anything can still be hackable. What I'm trying to look for is something where I can't say completely stop hackers from hacking it. I mean, I would have liked that, so that way, if that's a secure method where it can't be hijacked, it can't be hacked, it can't be messed around with, then okay. But more than likely, companies can come out with a method where it'll be a lot harder and a lot more challenging for hackers to hack it, break the code, and then get into it. That's basically how I see it. And the fact that, Google is letting you do this on a little USB key, what if you lost that key? Now, then what can you do after that? Do you still have the option of entering your password if you have not shared it with anybody? Because when I read the article, I was thinking, if you have your account set up to use a USB key, then I guess there's no more passwords. You need the key in order to access your account. And if you lose the key and you don't have the ability to enter in your password that you set for the account, then you're pretty much screwed. And I don't know how you're going to get that account back. And if you try to call Google, I don't know about you guys, I have tried calling Google services before, about my YouTube account, and it doesn't always seem to work out. It's like nobody on Google's headquarters over there will pick up the phone, and you just keep getting the robotic voice talking to you saying push this for this option, push that for that option. So if you're going to try using the phone and you know how to get somebody to get a hold of you, then by all means go ahead. But for the rest of us who don't have a clue on where to start or like where to go on, if you're going to call Google, then yeah, you might want to think this through. I know there are some people around me that I know of where like they don't even know their passwords, but they store like I don't know how they did it. They said like all the cache was put on their thumb drive, which holds all their password account informations. So all they have to do is plug up that USB drive into their computer and then try to log into the account, and then that's it. They don't even have to enter a password, which I don't know exactly how that works. Seems interesting though, so maybe I'll look into that. But this thing with logging in with your Google account by using a key, that seems like a good idea. But at the same time, what are the consequences if you don't have that key? And is that going to affect your decision on if you actually want to use the key for verification, or do you want to stick to the old password method, and if you get news saying that Google's been hacked or something, then immediately change your password? I mean, which do you prefer? I honestly can't speak for myself because any type of security out there so far can be hackable. So I'm waiting to see something where it's either a lot harder to hackable, like 90% hard to hack, or it can't be hacked at all. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, like 90%, because if I say 20% harder to hack, then that just means that the percentage being very low, there's an easy chance of being hackable. What I'm trying to say in general, I'm not going to use any percentages here. Make it very, very, very hard to hack anything, or make it so nobody can hack it at all. That's where I'm going at. What do you guys think about this? The thing that Google is doing? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below, and there will be a link to the article. I'll let you guys check it out and see for yourself, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.